Hello, welcome to Diet with Celestine. I'm Dr. Celestine Mensah, your host. Today, my focus is on microplastics in our food. And I am focusing on microplastics in our food because research has shown that every Ghanaian unintentionally swallows about a credit card of microplastics every month. How do we swallow these microplastics? Through the food we eat, the containers that we use to put our food inside, through the equipment that we use to prepare our food. It's even in our fishes, because most of the plastics that we use end up in our rivers and in our sea. Now, we would want to look at how we can handle these microplastics. We may not be able to avoid plastic completely, but we can swap 1 or 2 plastics in our kitchen to enable us have a healthy life. Now, these are some of the plastics that we use in our home for serving our food and for preparing our food. And it's for this reason that plastics end up in our food. So let's see how we can swap some of them for better options. So we can have like our water bottles and drink bottles. We can swap them from these plastics to glass ones. We can swap our containers for storing food and also as packages for packaging our food. We can swap them for glass ones like this. We can also use stainless lined plastics instead of using the raw plastic bowls. For our cups, plastic cups, we can swap them for the glass cups rather. We can also use ceramic cups. Most homes serve their foods in plastic bowls and plastic plates, and they are also adding up to plastics in our food. So we can swap this for the stainless bowls and cups, and then also ceramic ones like this. We also have our traditional earthen pots and then earthen bowl. So these days, the manufacturers have been able to create a lot of items from the earthen. So in times like these, I think it will be advisable that we go back and use our traditional bowls made from the earth. Then we also have our tongs, our ladles, and then our items for frying and for stirring. So let's choose wooden ones or stainless ones instead of using the plastic ones. It also came to mind that calabash can also be useful. For those who are comfortable using calabash, it's a good time for you to swap to use calabash. Strainers, we can use stainless steel or the metal strainers instead of the plastic ones. In different times, we can also use the wooden chopping board instead of the plastic ones. I know you would be asking, why is the swap important? The swap is important because when microplastics end up in your blood, they can end up in your brain and cause diseases of the brain. They can end up in your vital organs and cause chronic diseases. And some researchers have even shown that they found plastics in human placenta, meaning that right from conception, the little baby is feeding on plastics. They've also found plastics in breast milk. So from conception to delivery, the child is feeding on plastics. And these plastics can cause problems with development. It can cause even preterm delivery. So with plastics, we can do these little swabs here and there to ensure that we limit the amount of plastics that we are getting into our body. And this is going to help us a great deal. Thank you very much.